Good morning, Valley. Today on Valley por Vida, we're having some fun with food by checking out a unique ice cream shop in McAllen. Now, we're also going to be mixing up some cold treats with bananas and more to bring smiles to faces across the R.G.V. We've also got tips on nail hygiene, how to keep your fingernails clean and avoid toxic chemicals when getting them done at the salon or even at home. Plus, Food Bank R.G.V is hosting its annual Empty Bowls event in the coming months, and we've got a sneak peek at the silent auction items that'll be featured at the event. Now, there's so much going on, so don't go anywhere. Valley por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us this morning. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Well, we all know that it gets hot in the Rio Grande Valley, especially in the summertime, so many people want to cool off with a nice cold dessert. Our team caught up with one R.G.V resident who pours her passion for ice cream making into every single cup of deliciousness, and to her, it's not just a job, it's her heart. And she's inviting you to drop by for a spoonful of fun also. Here's today's Fun with Food segment.
Good morning, this is Denise Eason with Ice Cream and Bananas. Today we're going to be making a strawberry sundae with some ganache, some strawberry preserves, and some little toppings. We're first going to start off with a scoop of strawberry ice cream. That is our first layer. Secondly, we're going to put a layer of ganache. You can throw in some whipped cream as well and some nuts. Then we do another scoop of strawberry ice cream with some strawberry preserves on top, whipped cream, nuts, and a cherry. Once you're completed, then you'll have an amazing strawberry sundae from Ice Cream and Bananas. You can enjoy these treats on birthday parties, engagement, and baby showers, or just an everyday treat. You know, when someone comes up and says, "This is my first time," I'm like, okay, well, this is how this is made. When we first started was because we wanted something that our children could eat because we saw how it was mass produced and it wasn't really, So when we started real simple, and then, we were at a farmer's market and we saw somebody selling up in Iowa because my late husband was from Iowa. And then we said, why not ice cream? There's nothing like that here in the Valley. There's nothing in McAllen like this, right? So then we started real simple, and, we've been doing this for the past, it'll be 5 years in September. Making ice cream is so fulfilling, okay? Bringing joy to others is amazing, right? Because you're happy, you eat ice cream, you're sad, you eat happy celebrations, you eat ice cream, and it brings so much joy. So when someone tells me this is the best that they've had, it just makes all my hard work worth it. Come out to the farmers market every Saturday, the McAllen Farmers Market located at the McAllen Public Library, Saturdays 10 to 1. You can find all different kinds of ice cream flavors. We have Death by Chocolate, Strawberry Balsamic, Bananas Foster. We have sorbets. We have also vegan ice cream made with coconut milk. And we have our banana pops, which are vegan as well, frozen dipped in non-dairy vegan chocolate with different kinds of toppings. So we honor the non-dairy and the dairy community both.
As long as ice cream and bananas bring smiles to the faces of R.G.V residents, Denise will continue to whip up new tasty treats in the kitchen. She says that ice cream makes people happy and is thrilled to help people bring a spoonful of joy into their lives. Feel free to check out their Instagram page for more information on flavors, hours, and more. All right, well, did you know that 1 in 3 seniors die each year as a result of Alzheimer's disease or another dementia-related illness? According to the Alzheimer's Association, it's estimated that more than 6 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's in 2021. While this disease continues to increase in prevalence and severity in our society, it's still quite misunderstood in so many ways. For both those struggling with it themselves or those with loved ones, we're always looking for answers and guidance on how to identify the key symptoms, the behaviors, and solutions. So our team went ahead and spoke with a behavioral expert in the field of Alzheimer's disease to learn all about the overall health and well-being coping mechanisms. So go ahead and take a look.
Hi, my name's Lisa Skinner. And I was invited here to talk to you about what it's like to live with Alzheimer's disease and dementia. It's a very complicated disease, and it goes on for many, many years. Some people live with Alzheimer's disease for up to 20 years. The average actually is about 8 to 15. There are a lot of challenges that come with living with this disease for both the person afflicted with it, the caregivers, and the loved ones. So I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how to overcome some of the challenges and enjoy your relationship with your loved one. Keeping people with Alzheimer's disease and dementia is very essential to the quality of their life. They really need a structured environment. They need a scheduled routine. They need familiarity. They need to have activities that will tap into all 5 of their senses and keep their brains active and stimulated. This is really critical to ensuring that they have a high quality life. The one thing that I can say though is everybody at whatever point they are at in their disease has a different skill level. So try to choose activities that meet their skill level. If they're farther along in their disease, like maybe in the mid to latter stages, try not to choose activities that will be overwhelming for them, because keep in mind, there's a lot of things that they're not able to do that they were able to do before. Maybe they were an avid bingo player when they were healthier and younger, but hearing those numbers called out and trying to find the numbers on the board could absolutely be overwhelming for somebody in a later stage, and it would just turn out to be a very frustrating experience for them. So you need to be mindful of that, to match activities to their skill level. Also, activities that may be reminiscent of who they were when they were healthier. The generation that we're seeing aging now, who are experiencing Alzheimer's disease, are in their 70s and 80s, and a lot of the women were homemakers. So they might enjoy activities like helping in the kitchen, setting the table, folding laundry, because all of these types of activities are reminiscent of what they did when they were in the prime of their life. And they enjoy doing those things. It's very satisfying for them. Music is wonderful for people with dementia. It taps into their memories. And a lot of times you'll see the folks start singing along with the songs. They actually will remember the words to the songs because they're pulling those memories from their long-term memory, which stays intact for the duration of the illness. It's the short-term memory that we lose over the period of time.
Lisa says there are 5 common symptoms of the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, including difficulty coming up with the right word or name, repeating questions or phrases, and losing train of thought. It can also include reverting to speaking in a native language or even speaking less often than normal, forgetting material that one has just read, and of course misplacing items. It can also include challenges in following a plan or familiar family recipe, plus so much more. Now, Lisa navigates the heartbreaking challenges of having a loved one diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease or other dementias in her recently revised book, and you can get more information on this as well as more tips to keep in mind by visiting her Facebook page. All right, well, it's time now to take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates. But be sure to stay tuned because Valley por Vida will be back. And we'll have info on nail hygiene, how you can keep your fingernails healthy and clean while visiting the salon or even doing at-home manicures. Those details plus more coming up.